Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate the features of serialized inventory software that's known as InventorySol. Now we're going to discuss about creating the item ID. Well, the item ID could be created against any item in the stock and is used throughout the application, which remains unique. Three things are mandatory in this form to create the item ID. The first one is brand, the second is condition, and the third one is the item type. Well, to create the item ID, we have to click on the gear icon or settings, and from here we select item ID. Just click on create. It opens the required form. The first thing you see is the brand. Let me create a new one. I click on add new button. The name of the brand, suppose it's Sony, and then I also enter the code like SN123. I just click on save and close. Okay, now I click on Sony, and if I want to view the detail related to this brand, I click on the detail button. It shows me the name and the code. I can also update or modify the detail by using this detail button. Just close it, and then I select category. Category is cell phone. You can see the detail for this as well. Well, you are seeing that it's disabled. The name and the code both are disabled because the item ID has already been created. I just click on close. Now I move on to the subcategory. I select smartphone. I click on detail. Over here, these are also disabled because the item ID has already been created. I just click on close and move on to the next one. Here comes the series. For Sony, I have to add or create a new series, like it's, for example, Xperia, and the code is XP123 or XPR123. Just click on save and close. So I just select the series that I just have created and click on detail. Well, these are enabled because these could be updated. So I just click on close. Now I move on to the model. To add a new model as well, I select the series first, that's Xperia, and the name of the model, like it's C4, and the code is CXP4. Just click on save and close. I select the model. I can move the detail. Just click on close. Well, once again, now when I click on detail, you can see two buttons over here which could be checked or unchecked. If you want to show the model, the name C4 in the description for this model or brand, you can check this button, and if you don't want to show that, you can uncheck. Similarly, if you want to show the code in the item ID, you can check this button, and if you don't want to show this in the item ID, you can uncheck this. So I just click on update. I select the model, and that button thing applies on the category, subcategory, and model. Now we move on to the next one, that's carrier. I select the carrier as Verizon. The memory, say it's 128 gigs. I select the color, suppose it's black. Now I select the condition, it's new. I can also add the subcondition. I click on this, and the name for subcondition, suppose it's open box, which is also called unsealed. I have to enter the code as well. Let's say it's OP123. I click on save and close, and the subcondition is being shown over here. I select open box, I check on this, and then I can select the ESN status as well. It's activated or could be never activated or whatever. Then there comes account type, which is related to accounts, and it will be discussed later. Now I can also select the item type. There are two types of items mainly. One is a serialized item and the other one is the stock item. The serialized items are those which have the serial numbers or the ESN, whereas the stock items are those which don't have the serial number or the ESN. As this item is related to serialized item category, and this application is based on serialized items, so I select the item type as a serialized item. I can also enter the sale price if I want to. You can also select this if you want to show the sales description. You can check no or yes according to your requirement. I can also enter the item SKU number. Suppose it's SKU1234. You can also enter the platform. A platform is any source from where the item is purchased, like eBay or Amazon or whatever. You can also enter the item UPC number and can also add item ASIN number according to the requirement. And then we click on save and close. Now the record for the Sony brand related to the item ID is being shown over here. You can also look for the existing item ID by using these search parameters by entering the item ID or the brand or whatever. Here I can view the details by clicking on this detail button, and then I close it, and I can also delete the selected record. This is all about item ID. Thanks.